Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bachakodash. I want to give all honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstones on us. Those who receive truth according to the spirits of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Peace, blessing to the hopeful elect out there. Peace, blessing to the hopeful elect out there, pushing the word to the full credit and true sincerity. So I say Shalom. Once again, we say call Lord Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Bahashim Hakodash, thinking about Hakodash, the Holy Spirit, to the investment today. Lord, the feeds you and the sheep of the Habu Bahashim Yahushai, man. So we got a video of the parents putting in how Yahushai, man. I just want to go on to how, this is the spirit that the elect will be in, desiring the day of the Lord, pretty much. Because, the brother out there, I know he got his page in this ancient mind. I know it's GMS Salt too, but the brother made a video, pretty much going to how pretty much, we miss Yahweh Shah, man. We miss our big brother. Even when you understand the concept of a woman and a husband, wife and a husband, women, brothers know they have women. Every time they leave, they women be missing them, and that's how we are being one of the Lord, being a younger brother that's been coached up under Yahweh Shai. We miss our Lord, we miss our big brother, man. And we're looking at the things play out in the earth to let us know that big bro's gonna show up here soon, man. And I want to go into the aspect of pretty much, because that video sparked this idea of the spirit about how the spirit of the elect is going to be to want to flee this captivity and to be with the big brother, man, to be with Yahweh Shai. As for you got the wicked nation of Israel, they don't want to flee this captivity. They care less, but us, those men, the elect, a lot of us been there in the beginning. We desire to be back with our Father. We desire to be back with our big brother. See, so I just want to pull a couple of scriptures, we will be edified. I want to start off with this Isaiah 51:14. It says, "The captive exile hasten, right, that he may be loosened, and that he shall not die in the pit, nor that his bread shall fail." See, who is the captive? Now, essentially, the captives are the whole nation of Israel, but the one that hastens to be loosened is the elect. And we hasten to be taken out of this captivity. That's why you read about it in Micah. It says how I will bear the indignation of the Lord to plead my cause. That's the spirit the elect is in, desiring the day of the Lord, hastening the coming of Yahweh Shai, and the spirit of the disciples. The disciples in the book of Acts, when they was like, without now restore the kingdom of heaven, the disciples was ready to rule with Yahweh Shai. It's ready to the rule. It's ready for the kingdom of heaven to be established, which is Israelite complete sovereignty over all of creation. Of course, beginning with Yahweh, and you got Yahweh Shai, then you got the king that's going to be set up over the nation of Israel under the everlasting king Yahweh Shai, will be King David, and the hierarchy will trickle on down from there, 1,000, so on and so forth. But that's what we desire. That's what we look forward to. Let's actually, as a matter of fact, let me pull the scripture. That's what we look forward to right there. Seeing our husband, seeing our big brother. You see, that's what we look forward to. This is Proverbs, I think it's 18. Not Proverbs 18. I know it's in the book of Proverbs. Shit. Proverbs chapter 29, in verse 18, it says, where there's no vision, the people perish, but happy, right? It's like it said again, it says, where there's no vision, the people perish, but he that keeps the law, happy is he. See, and we've been given that vision that we're not going to be, like as we just read in the Isaiah 51, right, and 14, how we hasten to be loosened, that we should not die in the pit. You see, now when we left her to die, that's essentially that Isaiah 61. That goes into the Lord has anointed me to teach good tidings unto the meek, and to the captives, to proclaim liberty unto the captives. You see, that's what we're looking forward to. We're looking forward to being loosened. We're looking forward to getting out of this fucking shithole. Every time, everything you see on social media, you know, everyday, the day-to-day life, it all amounts to it all adds into you saying, we just gotta get the fuck out of here, man. We just gotta get out of here and be with our Lord. We gotta get out of here and be with our Lord, man. That's our desire. Our desire is to be with Yahweh Bashimashai. That's our desire. If that's not your desire, then you in the wrong thing. But we labor, we toil, we fight in this truth in hopes that we get to see our big brother, man. Our best friend. You see? This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. I'm just get to the point. It says 17 says, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. Right? Going to the Lord Yahweh Shai, the anointed, and his angels. You see? It says, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And so shall we ever be with the Lord. And that's what we desire, man. And it says, wherefore comfort one another with these words. We comfort each other with these words, with these scriptures. We comfort one another with these words, with these scriptures. This letter that the Lord has written between him and his elect. How, we went off, we fucked up. But essentially he's going to bring us back. He's going to be back joined with him. You see? As we read it again, 1 Thessalonians 4:17. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up, which is the elect. Because the only ones that's going to be alive and that's going to remain is going to be the elect. We're on to the next chapter. It tells you how they're not in darkness and how they was appointed to receive salvation from Yahweh Shai, and not to be in darkness and to be caught up in all the wrath of the Lord that reign upon the earth. So they're going to be the only ones that remain. Luke 8:7-8. Countless scriptures go into it. Revelation 7. A lot of scriptures speak about the elect, the ones that will remain, due to their fear of the Lord. Right? Says then we which are alive and remain, being the elect, remain through the destruction, as the wrath of the Lord come upon his place, they will be kept from it, shall be caught up together with them in the clouds. You read about that in Revelation, when it says, come up hither. Come up hither. We're going to ascend up into a cloud. It's one of the Psalms, a cloud of representation of the chariots, man. And we're going to be with our Lord Yahweh Shai forever. You see? He said that he won't drink wine until he drink it with us new. Even Yahweh Shai, he's waiting to see us too, man. It's not just, we're the only ones waiting to see Yahweh Shai. He just don't care. No, man. Yahweh Shai, he waiting to see us too, man. It's almost like that, it's almost like, if you just think about that feeling you have when you have like a friend, and you haven't seen him in a long time, and then y'all finally have a reunion. There's so much catching up you gotta do. There's so much you gotta talk about, man. So you can't never have that type of conversation with nobody else but him. That's how it is with Yahweh Shai. And we feel Yahweh Shai through our brother. That's why, it's always good to be around a brother, talk to brothers, because we experience, as Yahweh Shai said, when two or three together, I am there in the midst. We feel Yahweh Shai through our brother. Being around a brother. That's why I read about in Hebrews 10:35, it says, as you see the day approaching, forsake not to assemble yourselves together, as some have already have. It's essential because we're gonna need that comfort. We just read in that First Thessalonians 4, right? It says, "Comfort each other with these words." In verse 18, it's only gonna come from the brethren. You see. So I want to get this. This is Ecclesiastes 7. It's real quick. It says 7:7 says, "Surely oppression make of a wise man mad, and a gift destroy the heart." You see. So we in this captivity, we down here in this shithole, and we very much deserve it from our disobedience. But as it says, it makes us mad, man. It's destroying us. You see? That's why when you read in Matthew 24, the Lord said he's shortened the days for the elect's sake. If he didn't, no flesh would be saved. We down here, we being destroyed. It makes you think about how Enoch had to be translated, because if he did get translated eventually, the wickedness in the earth at that time would have corrupted it. And that's really the same thing now. If the elect don't be translated from this place to be brought down, essentially all of creation will be brought to the ground by Esau's rulership. But they gonna be the elect is gonna get they'll eventually begin to go off being in his flesh, and then living in a fucking wicked ass kingdom. You see? So this is our desire, man, to be hasten, to be loose. We looking. That's why, as I'm gonna pull right here, read this right. The point is really in the beginning of the verse. Second Peter chapter 3 verse 12. It says, "Looking for in hastening." Hastening means we want something to hurry up. We want the Lord to hurry up and do this thing. Now we understand that we're bound by the Lord's timing, and prophecy must play out. But we desire. It's almost we're craving the establishment of the kingdom of heaven. We're craving to see our Lord Yahweh Shai come back, man. We're craving it. But we're also being obedient, because Yahweh Shai is craving to come back to himself. He said, that he wished it was already burning. So he's craving, desiring, it's burning him to come back and to fuck this place up and to liberate his brethren. So you know how it's craving for us, for the Lord Yahweh Shai to come back. We desire for the Lord to come back and establish the righteous rulership. But we tired of seeing these niggas, man. We tired of seeing that state of our people. We tired of Esau, pasty ass. We tired of that nigga, man. We're worn out. We read about in Isaiah 41, Isaiah 40, how he wore out the saints. This nigga Esau wearing us out, mentally, physically. You can't even just eat. You gotta watch every single thing you eat. That's draining on your body. And that's draining. So this is 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 12. It says, "Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of our Lord," man. We looking forward to it. We hastening it. We can't wait until Yahweh shall return. Why? Because pursuing Matthew 19, Yahweh Shai, he promised a gift to those that remain and to those that wait upon him. He promised sovereignty. He promised everlasting life. As Peter said, when Yahweh Shai told him, "Will thee go to?" After he said that parable, he said that Peter's like, "Nah, you had the keys to everlasting life. You are the answer." So we can't. That's what we looking forward to. You got these niggas, they looking forward to Esau, a tangible thing, temporary thing. We looking forward to the everlasting. You see, which of verses wherein the heavens being on fire should be dissolved. But that's what's gonna happen, because when nuclear missiles come, it's gonna look like the heavens are on fire because they detonate in the air. You see, they detonate in the air. It's not talking about the literal heavens or the heavens. It's more in heaven. Nah, it's just going to the aspect of how when you look up, it's gonna be the nuclear missile detonate in the air before they succeed to run it detonate in the air, and things like that. So it's gonna look like it's on fire. It says, and this is talking about the second death, pretty much. The 200 million thermonuclear missiles that will come upon Babylon and Great America. But it says, "And the elements shall melt with fervent heat." You see, the elements gonna melt with fervent heat. That's what's gonna happen. All this concrete, all this concrete flesh. Oh go for the fire. And we look forward to that. Let's pull that right quick. Let me put it. This is Sirach, also known as Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 7 says, "There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue." It says, "A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies." You see, and that's what Big Brother gonna bring. He gonna get these niggas back. 'Cause we can't do it, bro. We can't fuck this nigga Esau. We can't. All we gotta do is pray and put our faith in Yahweh Shai, because that's the one that the Lord has given the authority to come back and to take this nigga out of Russia. We can't do nothing. We don't have the power, we don't have the strength. All we do is cleave unto our faith into Yahweh Shai. That's gonna be the result of it. He's gonna get us out of captivity in Deuteronomy 28. Because nobody should buy you. Going to that word buy means to be redeemed. We can't be redeemed but by the Redeemer, which is Yahweh Shai, man. So we going back to the Isaiah 51 and 14, I read it again, and off of that Isaiah 51 and 14, the captive being the elect, right? Exile, we've been exiled due to our disobedience. But we hasten that we be loosened, no longer in exile, back joined with our power, right? And he that should not, and it says, hasten that he may be loosened, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread shall fail. You see, that's what we want, man. So I'm gonna end it off with different actually. This Revelation 24 says, "And Yahweh Shai shall wipe away all tears from their eyes," being the elect. Glory be those men. There shall be no more death, neither sorrow, crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things have passed away. And that's what we look forward to. How shall we return? He's going to take away all our pain, all our problems, everything. So that's a beautiful, heavy point that the brother had made. He was like, no matter what you're going through, we always could think and just meditate on it. And Yahweh Shai will fix it all. You know, brother said, man, we got to get out of here. Another way of saying, like, man, we need Yahweh Shai. That's another way of saying we need Yahweh Shai. See? So your loneliness is edifying to